Okay, so it seems like we have a little bit of an update on the Twisty Amanozako situation with Nijisanji. Now, Nijisanji has found themselves in even more drama as Twisty has actually called them out on a live stream, and it's been pretty crazy the past couple of days, and we finally do have an update on what's happened to Twisty and a clip as well, which we're going to take a look at. And if you guys don't know what's happened over the past couple of weeks, essentially, I'll give you a TLDR, but there is a whole video going into detail on my channel if you guys want to go check that out. Essentially, whenever Twisty was first being introduced, I guess, into the drama space a couple of weeks ago, was essentially for a clip that got leaked of her being racist and transphobic in a league lobby, which again, obviously is terrible, and a lot of people were not happy with her. Now, this essentially then devolved into a big apology, and then alongside this apology also came like a 20-minute segment of her essentially throwing Nijisanji under the bus and exposing a lot of their misconduct and exposing, what they've been doing behind the scenes and kind of ignoring a lot of her requests for like investigations into some pretty serious stuff that has been going on with other VTubers and staff members and whatever, which has been kind of crazy. Like, we've always known that, Nijisanji was bad and that they weren't a great company to work with. There's been many situations that have been well documented in the past, and this just adds another account to this entire situation. But obviously, as you can see, her account has been taken down from Twitter, and it's also been taken down from YouTube now on her official Nijisanji page. But one page that's actually been already back up is this page. Now, this is kind of crazy because this is almost instant. It's been like one day or whatever, and they're already back live. You can see they're live 10 hours ago, collabing with people. They're live 15 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago. And obviously the very first one was the apology itself. Some people were claiming that the apology was deleted, but it is still there and I can still see it. So again, it seems like she's trying to just get going again over on her indie account. Now, this has gotten a lot of subscribers over time. I think it had 10,000 last time I checked it. So she's gained around about 6,000 subs over time, which is pretty crazy, especially for streaming over on YouTube as well. And it seems like a lot of people are supporting her. Now, I do want to make it very clear that, we do remember exactly what she's done. And obviously it's up to you to decide whether you want to forgive her with the apology and stuff. It's completely more of like a personal thing for you. But I just want to make it clear that, we do remember what she did despite, all of the stuff that she's been releasing about, Nijisanji and everything like that. Now, obviously, this was one of the clips that is surfaced from the stream that was posted up by a popular clip channel called Rainbow Retirees. Let's just take a look. Obviously, there's the context behind it and her being removed, which, yeah, is pretty crazy.
Okay, no greeting other than hello, because despite being a cat, I'm not a VTuber. I'm not a VTuber, that's all I have to say. So yesterday, I said I'm retiring, which is true, I am retiring.
By the way, it feels really weird to see that her voice is completely different to the one that we heard in that league lobby. If you guys heard the voice in the league lobby, you would know exactly what I'm on about. Bro, the voice is so put on, it's crazy.
I feel like me, as a cat, and a not VTuber, not streamer, if you're retired, you don't stream, right? That's the gist of it, okay? However, this channel, Delulu will become fully ASMR channel, fully ASMR, nothing but ASMR, okay? And when I say ASMR, Kriva, close your ears, I mean 24/7, all day, every day. It's just gonna be little sister cleans your ears, okay? And also, I will do a few skips, like scripted roleplay. I know it's been a while. I think I started this channel like 2 years ago. I feel bad because I did get rid of all my videos. I will re-record those and re-upload those. So I'm not gonna be streaming much for a while. Well, I'm not gonna stream at all. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream ASMR, and also Delulu, Dilaria, as you know it, will be dying. I saw someone say something kind of funny. Just rebrand and like ignore everything. And I think it is gonna come off like that. I think it will come off like that, but that's not my intention. Okay, this has been something I've been working on for a very, very long time. So it's just kind of unfortunate that things happen.
That kind of like makes me think a little bit. Obviously, she says that she's been working on it for a little while now. That makes me think that a lot of this was planned. A lot of the kind of leaking of that clip, also calling out Nijisanji, essentially trying any way possible to get, booted out of the company. This makes me, obviously there's been a big theory going around that people saying that, she's done it on purpose so she can get kicked out of Nijisanji, so she can get away from a lot of this stuff, whatever. Those, obviously I'm not saying that the stuff that she was saying was fake or anything like that, but I'm just saying that, she's just used it as a reason to get out the company and to find a quick way to get out. And maybe, she's actually been planning this for quite a while, and now this is why she's so ready to get going on this new account and on this kind of alt account. I don't know, maybe, you guys have a different opinion.
I guess is the best way to say it. It's not like I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I know I did a lot of shitty stuff and now I'm leaving, so goodbye. That wasn't really the goal, and I'm sorry if it comes off like that. I guess there's only so much you can control. Here we have, this very big, my daughter. This is my daughter, Rurutan, okay? And I have given her the very important job of taking over for me. Because, my hair is going white, I'm quite old, I'm kind of retiring. I'm too old for a job like this. Rurutan will be in charge of streaming. Hi. Yeah, you missed the pregnancy arc. This is not Rurutan's final form. That is not her final form. She will be reborn at some point in the future.
So yeah, that's essentially it. Sorry for the ad, by the way. But essentially that was the entire clip there. I don't really know what they're on about there, but they're saying they give up on the stealth suspension, stealth termination. Said, ain't no way we got the first stream after termination without any termination announcement, which, yeah, it's kind of crazy. We haven't actually seen anything from Nijisanji. Obviously, they said, meanwhile, the predator still faced no consequences. This was expected. Now, I'm not sure, what she's saying about the whole rebranding thing, or like, the fact that there's a new VTuber or whatever. I'm not sure if she's referring to the fact that it's just her with a different kind of, I guess, like persona, or if it actually is a different person. Again, maybe you guys can enlighten me on that one a little bit more. But it seems like maybe she's trying to go for like a different VTuber model, and it seems much more like the ones that she's liked. If you guys know from a lot of the kind of clips that have come out and everything that she said, especially in her apology as well, she is a pretty big lolicon, which again, you guys can have your own opinions on that. I don't really like it. I think it's really weird. But again, I know what you get for kind of calling that stuff out in any community. I've done it before, trust me, it's not the best thing you want to do. So I just tend to just like kind of ignore it, try to, not really interact with it. But I think that's just something that you guys should know about if you don't like it, or, maybe you do like it. I don't care. It's honestly, it doesn't bother me. And to be honest, I don't really have a problem as long as you're not really like sexualizing them. But again, that's just, time will tell with that kind of stuff. Again, you say, they could kill two birds with one stone and get rid of Asta while they're at it, but they won't. They said now, again, they lost a liver from every generation. And again, it seems like surely the Diddy of Niji En gets punished as well. And I think a lot of these comments aren't even about the fact that, potentially they are coming back and creating this whole new persona or whatever, or that they have this other person, kind of on this account. Again, I'm not sure if it is going to be the same person. I guess we'll have to wait for the stream. Obviously, they pulled up like the character reference sheet of this character. So maybe it is just a new model, and that's what they're trying to do, is trying to rebrand to this new kind of VTuber thing, which again is interesting. And it seems like they are going full ASMR. They kind of outlined the fact that they are just going to be doing ASMR, and it seems like they've got a couple of streams scheduled for that with those videos there. Obviously, they haven't uploaded an actual YouTube video in over a year. It's been forever since they've actually done that. But it is interesting to see that this move is being done so quickly, which again makes me think that this was like a preemptive decision, that this was planned, that this was something that, they had in mind and were working on. Obviously, Twisty said that they were working on it. So maybe this was, something that they planned all along, especially including a lot of the kind of, being kicked out Nijisanji type stuff. But yeah, as I said, it's very interesting that Nijisanji haven't actually responded to this yet. Haven't actually made an announcement about this VTuber yet. Maybe we'll see some like, months down the line or whatever. But also, again, the main kind of takeaway that a lot of people are taking from this clip, a lot of people are taking from all of this other stuff, is the fact that Nijisanji haven't taken action against some of these people that were apparently kind of doing some pretty horrible stuff towards her. And, for example, a lot of people were mentioning names like Asta Arcadia, who hasn't been, shown up in ages, but is still a part of Nijisanji. And people are just, more so mad at Nijisanji at the moment, and have kind of forgotten a lot of the stuff that, Twisty has done in the past, which honestly, I think, yeah, for like kind of compartmentalizing the situation in terms of what Nijisanji has done, it's been absolutely horrible, and it further exposes the kind of, bad practices that they have and what has actually been going on with this situation as a whole, over the course of like a year, not just involving Twisty, but involving many other VTubers, as we've seen in the previous dramas. But again, you know, it's very interesting, and I'll obviously keep you guys up to date if anything else does change with this whole Twisty situation. It seems like she's just going to be doing her own thing over on this channel. To be honest, I probably won't be following it. As I said, I'm not really, you know, a big fan of a lot of the kind of content that she does. But obviously, there's some people that, you know, will enjoy her content. And obviously, as I said, she's gained like 6,000 subscribers in a short amount of time. I reckon she will be alright. But if there's any updates and maybe like a Nijisanji response or something, then I definitely will keep you guys up to date on this particular situation. And yeah, just look out for some more VTuber news in the future. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the situation, because again, I'm very interested in what you guys think about it. And yeah, go to GameStop, use my code CANCER, get 10% off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.